He's coming off his first season as head coach of the Colorado Buffs. And in September, they were the big story in sports, right? A 3-0 start that nobody thought was possible. All the major networks, celebrities from across the country making a stop in Boulder.
Yeah, Coach Prime knows how to make headlines, no doubt about that. The 7th coach to win Sports Illustrated Sportsperson of the Year. No surprise there, right? Joining the likes of John Wooden, Coach K, Dean Smith. Now, Coach Prime says it's an honor to be named amongst the all-time greats and to once again grace the cover of Sports Illustrated.
Buffs and Coach Prime isn't just drawing a lot of attention here in Colorado, it's also bringing in millions of dollars to our local economy.
Denver 7's Christian Lopez spoke with Boulder businesses today that say they are thrilled CU has found a formula for success. It's a win for everybody.
It was just a perfect football day in a perfect little town.
The CU Buffs home opener was a win, both on and off the field.
As soon as the game got out, you could just feel the energy coming. Everybody was pouring into the streets.
Saturday, the game was early in the morning, so by 2 p.m., things really picked up down here, and happy hour was great and rolled into a really strong early dinner. We're very happy with it.
The Boulder Chamber of Commerce says that weekend alone brought in around $17 million.
Definitely restaurants, retail, hotels, you can just feel that they have been at capacity, they have been cranking.
That's anticipated every time there's a sold-out home game, like the upcoming Rocky Mountain Showdown, where the CU Buffs will take on the CSU Rams.
3-0 come Saturday, though. CSU's in trouble.
As you can see, businesses all along Pearl Street are showing their full support for the CU Buffs and Coach Prime, especially ahead of the big rivalry game this weekend.
Since Pearl Street is primarily small businesses, it's really great that small businesses are directly getting the benefit from all of this excitement that's happening.
Just the energy overall has been phenomenal, obviously, since Deion came to town. He's clearly turned the team around, so we're excited that it's going to be a super strong season. We're ready for it.
This is a force to be reckoned with. This is a team to watch, and we're not going anywhere anytime soon.
Reporting in Boulder, I'm Christian Lopez, Denver 7.
How are you doing? This is Nathaniel Swopes of Swopes Center. Today, I want to talk about Deion Sanders. He was recently awarded 2023 Sportsperson of the Year. Congratulations, Deion Sanders, for your award. Very happy for you, what you've done at the University of Colorado, what you did before at Jackson State University. Those of you that know, Colorado University finished 4-8 last year. They were a 1-11 team. He did an amazing job having the #1 recruiting class. Brought both sons with him. Brought transfers from Jackson State. Won an amazing game versus TCU in the opening game. TCU made it to the college football championship last year, upsetting Michigan and then losing to Georgia University. Colorado this year so far, they already have amassed the #1 transfer recruit class. They're still bringing in some really top tier recruits. They're supposedly one of the best cornerbacks. Just recently decommitted from Florida State and is going to go to Colorado. They've already signed the #1 offensive lineman in the nation to address some of those concerns. Deion Sanders also have been dealing with some controversy. A lot of people talking, that Deion Sanders made a lot of mistakes by talking down on his offensive linemen. He's not really that good of a coach. He's a good recruiter, but not a good coach. He did too many things to make plays for his sons instead of what's best for the team. He should have ran more. They threw too much. So there's a lot of controversy about what he did. But just congratulations, Deion, on an amazing job that you did at Colorado. Just even with the fanfare, they said social media went up. Application, incoming freshmen is up 30% from last year, which is amazing. That means it's bringing more money to the school, just with admissions. Also, they say he racked up $113 million in ticket sales for their 6 home games. He pretty much sold out all the home games. Even the spring games were sold out, and a lot of people were paying for the spring games. Tickets skyrocketed. A lot of my friends and families took flights from Chicago and Miami all the way just to see a Colorado game. So everybody was supporting Deion Sanders. Everybody wanted to be there to see him succeed. I myself was hoping that they at least made it to a bowl game. They had two very close games that I thought they should have had versus Stanford, and one versus Arizona. I thought those was close games that the Colorado could have had to get those 6 wins. But unfortunately, they did not make it to a bowl game. But I think Deion Sanders is on the right track with the University of Colorado. I think they're going to do even better next year. I hope they can get 2 to 3 more wins. Travis Hunter is an All-American this year for Colorado. There hasn't been an All-American in Colorado since 2010. Shador, his son that plays quarterback, is already breaking many records, getting up there with Cordell Stewart. I just think they, like I said, he's just going to do an amazing job. Even with the controversy of his girlfriend or fiance of 14 years, she recently decided to call it quits. And there's a lot of speculation that maybe she called it quits because of him being more attentive to the job and not attentive to her. We don't know for sure. But I just, wish so much luck and so much, for Deion. So he has lost some decommitments recently. A couple high school players, 4-star wide receiver, the quarterback from Indiana, they decommitted. Transfer from Indiana offensive line, was probably one of the talented offensive linemen he was bringing in as far as transfers. He recently decommitted to go to Oregon. But that's just to show you the type of commitments he's getting and the type of schools that he's fighting against to get these players. Recruitment is a very tough game, and we all know with the NIL money, kids can get offered more money. But Deion Sanders is competing with those guys. He's already brought in the number 1 offensive lineman, maybe bringing in one of the top wide receivers or top two-way players that was already committed to Florida State. Brought in some twins from Kentucky. One is a quarterback and another quarterback from Vanderbilt, a very talented wide receiver. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he played at Vanderbilt as well. I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. They're bringing in a very talented wide receiver who was one of the top wide receivers in the SEC. Bringing in another wide receiver from NC State. Been trying to keep up with as much of the transfers as I can. This one transfer, I don't know if he's going to be a senior as a senior at Oregon State. Waiting to see where he lands. Oregon State had a really good cornerback, and I can't stop thinking about this guy for some reason. I can't think of his name, but I just wonder if he's graduating or is he transferring. But again, just congratulations to Deion getting Sportsperson of the Year. I think he definitely deserves it. Changed the Jackson State University around to where now more and more NFL players are applying for these HBCU jobs, and he changed everything at Jackson State with practice facilities, how they did everything indoor, to change it around to be more player friendly and more students, not just players, but more students want to go there. And I said this before when I talk about Deion Sanders, he does such an amazing job that we don't realize when you're a winning team or a popular team. Students just want to go there just to go to the school, just to be a part of the atmosphere. Because now it seems there's a great atmosphere. And um, there was also a video about how what Deion is doing with how great of a job he's doing with the football team has helped some of the small businesses and bars and there's so many businesses that he's helped within the area are starting to pick up now. And they said that the city of Boulder, the businesses were dying. But now since Deion's been there, we have so many people after the games that tailgate and they go into the restaurants after the game. So Deion Sanders has not only helped the university, but he's improved the city and improved the local businesses. And and I said before in the video, that's probably one of the reasons why I hurt so much to lose him at an HBCU, because Deion Sanders not only improved the school, but he improved the community. Deion Sanders is a builder, and that's why I think he definitely deserves this award, because he's such an amazing person and he's a builder, doing an amazing job for his family. All his kids transferred to Colorado. He's helping the city when he was in Jackson, Mississippi. He helped that city. He brought notoriety that they had a water issue, and he changed the city for the better. He changed the school for the better, and he's doing the same thing in Boulder, Colorado. I just wish the best for Deion Sanders. God bless you, and continue to build, man. I know that people think that you're going to leave for the NFL, but whatever you decide to do, just know that you're going to be great. Next season is going to be amazing, and just hope you continue to build. Hope you continue to do an amazing job. Don't worry about losing your fiance. Things will improve. Things are going to get better in Colorado. You're a great father. You're a great builder. You're a great African American man. Thank you so much for being a positive influence to the Black community. Again, this is Nathaniel Swopes. Swopesaid is signing out, and you all have a good one.